Hey everybody, I'm Jason Golden, the Golden Realtor, here with today's real estate news, episode 1 of Keeping It Golden. Okay, so the latest hot topic is Zillow and how the Zestimates of Zillow have failed their iBuying efforts. What we're going to take a look at now is exactly how this is impacting the DFW housing market. To demonstrate this, we are going to look at 4 different homes amidst the 210 homes that they currently have active. So these are the 4 properties that I took out of the 210 that's currently for sale just to take a look at what has happened. This house is in Euless, 4-bedroom, 3-bath. It's currently listed for $389,900 after a recent price reduction. The second house is in Fort Worth, 4-bedroom, 3-bath, listed at $319,900 after a price reduction. The third house is in Dallas. It's listed at $399,900 after a, you get it, price reduction. And finally, this house is in Benbrook. It's listed at $359,900. So these are the 4 addresses of the homes we just took a look at. These are the 4 cities and days on market for each of the homes. 103 for the home in Benbrook. Median days on market in Benbrook is 6. So there's a red flag. We know something's wrong with the house or it's simply overpriced. We'll go with option B. The second home in Dallas, it was on the market 64 days. The median days on market for Dallas is 11. Again, overpriced. The home that's in Euless was in the market for 105 days. It's still active. And the median days on market in Euless is 6 days. And finally, this house in Fort Worth was on the market, or is on the market rather, for 67 days so far. And the median days on market in Fort Worth is 8. Clearly, either all 4 of these properties have some significant wear and tear and nobody's interested in them, which is why they've been on the market for so long, or they're simply overpriced. We'll look further at the option B, which shows their overpriced position. The first home that was in Benbrook, it was originally listed at $478,900. Now, the median sale price, which is the middle price, was $290,000. It's not the highest, it's not the lowest, but it's right in the middle. It was at $290,000. If you, Zillow, being listing it for $478,900, realize that you have overpriced it, of course, you're going to make a significant decrease in the price. You will lower it $119,000, which at first glance, you're like, oh my God, the sky is falling. The housing market is about to crash, but that is simply not the case. It was lowered $119,000 because you overpriced it almost double of what the median sale price is, and that's why now the current price is $359,000. It follows suit for each of the homes. The one in Dallas was priced at $474,900. Median sale price was $419,000. They lowered it $75,000 to get more in alignment with the median sale price. Of course, it's a little bit lower, so they may sell it faster, but the reason they reduced it so much was because it was overpriced. The third home that was in Euless, it was listed at $519,300. The median sale price there was $305,000. They reduced it $129,000 to get it again in line, more in line with the median sale price. And lastly, the original list price of the house in Fort Worth was $399,900. They lowered it $80,000 to get it more in alignment with the median sale price of $290,000, which it's currently listed at $319,900. Again, these large reductions in home price is not because the sky is falling and the market is crashing. It's simply because the Zestimates failed Zillow and the home prices were decreased to get more in alignment with the median sale price. The last thing I want to check out is the months of inventory and how this simply does not have an impact on the DFW housing market. Now, the Texas A&M University has a real estate research center that does an excellent job keeping track of housing market trends. The housing activity for Dallas, Fort Worth, Arlington, which is the metropolitan statistical area, thank you, shows the home sales monthly for the last 3 years. There's a nice chart, but it delves even deeper, keeping track of home sales, total listings, and months of inventory since 1990. Side note, months of inventory simply is means of measuring how long it would take to consume all of the homes for sale. The higher the number, the more it's a buyer's market. The lower the number, the more it's a seller's market. The neutral point is 6 months of inventory, meaning it's neither a seller's market or a buyer's market. In this case, 14 months of inventory is simply a buyer's market. Now, the point I'm going to make here is that sales will be volatile. It will be high, it will be low. Here in the last 3 years, 3 to 4 years, it's been high because interest rates have been historically low. But there is a direct correlation with the number of houses that are for sale and the months of inventory. We're going to take a look at that throughout the years. We'll start with September 1990. Sales 2,184. Months of inventory is 14.9, and the total number of houses for sale, 35,677. A lot of homes. I wasn't in the market or a realtor at that time, so I don't even know what a buyer's market is like. We'll fast forward it to September of 2000. In September of 2000, sales doubled or increased from where it was in 1990. We have a lower number of homes available for sale is 24,000. Months of inventory at that time was 4.5. Remembering that 6 months of inventory is a neutral market, so below 6 would be a seller's market. So it was slightly a seller's market at that particular point in time. We'll fast forward to 2007, 2008, 2009, when the housing market crashed. In 2007, we saw 46,000 homes listed for sale, and it was 6.2 months of inventory, which is a buyer's market, 6,145 homes for sale. September 2008, same thing happening. Sales remain constant. The listings available at that time were 41,000, an increase. Months of supply, 6.3 months at that point in time. Fast forward, it's September 2009, sales increase, and there's even more homes on the market for sale, resulting in the months of inventory increasing to 6.6. We'll fast forward to September 2010. I'm sure you're catching my drift. 4,711 sales slightly declined. Inventory increased 40,996, 7.4 months of inventory. We will see that trend that as the years progress, the number of listings decreases while the number of sales fluctuates, but we'll start to see a trend that it continues to rise, partly in part because of the low interest rates. But we see that the number of listings continue to decline. In September 2020, there were 10,687 sales, and the number of listings was 16,898. The vast majority of homes that were listed for sale sold, and there was 1.9, or at the time it was 1.9 months of inventory. We have maintained this low inventory or months of inventory number because, again, home sales continue to trend on the higher side of 10,000 while the listings continue to be relatively low. So the Zestimates felling Zillow, 210 homes plus, will not make a significant difference. It is not the sign or indication of a housing crash or slipping into a buyer's market. We have a lot of inventory that is needed in the DFW market in order to get to a place where we're even shifting to a buyer's market, let alone a crash. So there's 4 takeaways I want to give you. Number 1, Zillow's market share of properties owned in DFW is relatively insignificant in the greater scheme of things. Number 2, when Zillow or any investor purchases a home considerably higher than the market value or the projection of where the market value is going, you risk having to reduce your sale price and lowering your return on investment. Number 3, when buying and selling a home, get you a competent realtor to try and avoid these types of costly mistakes, and don't rely on Zestimates alone. And number 4, we are going to need a lot more homes in the DFW market to switch from a seller's market to a buyer's market, and it doesn't look like that is going to be anywhere in the immediate future. I'm Jason Golden, the Golden Realtor, here with the real estate news, keeping it golden, episode 1. Please stay tuned. You can follow me on Jason Golden, the Golden Realtor on YouTube. You also can follow me on Instagram, Jason Golden, the Golden Realtor. I'll see you next week for episode 2 with Keeping It Golden, the real estate news of DFW.